Thanks. Jonathan, how you doing, man?
Good, and you, man?
Doing very well. If you could, this is going to be a multi-layered question. What did you think of scrimmage? What did scrimmage look like? And particularly the guys at your position, how did y'all do?
Scrimmage, we're not going to talk about it, but the guys in my position, I think we all competed well and the best we can. So that's about all I got on that one.
All right. Well, how about yourself? How has camp been for you so far?
Uh, Camp's been going pretty well. I'm doing everything I can for me and to make this team the best we can be.
Right.
Yeah, hey, Jonathan. I was wondering how you thought about some of your new teammates, Xavier Kelly, Julius Coates. What do you think about those guys?
Both of them great guys. Both of them are freakish athletes, Julius and Xavier. Julius pushing like 300 and he's running fast as everyone else. And Xavier, very explosive. So he's going to be good for us.
Hutch?
Yeah, Jonathan, your position group has been praised quite a bit by Coach Pittman, and he said it's been kind of a surprise to him. Have you been surprised with how productive the defensive line has been this camp?
No surprise at all. We all been where we're at now, so it's like no surprise at all. We all knew what we had to do to perform how we were performing.
Scotty?
Hey, Jonathan, good to talk to you. What does the defensive line need to do, this year to, create a little bit more havoc for quarterbacks and running backs with some TFLs?
I would say right now, Coach Odom got a good thing set up for us to go. So if we just follow his game plan that he has set up, I feel like we'll create all them TFLs and sacks and stuff like that more often.
Bob?
Hey, Jonathan, I know in the past the coaches talked about you being like a freak physically, I mean, in a good way. And now that you've obviously got those freakish talent, but you've also got experience, just how do you feel about yourself and what your expectations are for this season from yourself?
Yeah, but for myself, I feel like, it's going to be good and however with everybody playing around me. But as D-line, I make them better, they make me better. So as a ball, like we all make each other look better as it goes on,
But do you kind of feel like with your experience and your talent, this is kind of your time to really put it all together, be a really high-level SEC defensive tackle?
Yes, sir. I'm putting in the work ethic to get there, so quite sure I could do that.
Ty?
Yeah, Jonathan, just looking at what you guys have been on the defensive line these past couple of years, you mentioning if you follow Coach Odom's steps, that you're going to have more tackles for loss and whatever the case may be. Why do you think this year is going to be better for the defensive line as a whole?
Back to what I said, like the defensive line as a whole, like we all work together and like worked hard over, the summer to get where we are. It's like, that's about all I got on that one. Sorry about that.
Right.
Hey, Jonathan, your last strength coach said you were the strongest player that he's ever been around. Is that still true? And who would be contending for that title? Who's pushing you for that?
Right. It still stands true, but as of right now, I think I would say Bo Limmer. Me and him standing toe-to-toe in the weight room right now. So.
Yeah, Jonathan, I wanted to get your take on now with Sosa gone and TJ. Has your role changed, and did you feel that coming over during the course of the winter and how you approached your teammates?
Yes, sir. It's like, with Sosa and TJ Smith, they were older, and with me, like me and Sosa came in together. So, as them older than I am, so it really plays a big factor for me, like having to fill in their shoes, basically. So.
Hutch?
Yeah, Jonathan, you mentioned that Bo Limmer's kind of going toe to toe with you strength wise. I mean, do you guys square off that much at practice? I know he's been working at right guard, and what have you been thought about him so far this camp?
Yeah, Bo Limmer, yeah, he's good. You know, he's very good. And we have went against each other. He's got me a few plays. I got him a few plays. It goes back and forth.
Bob?
Yeah, Jonathan, we talked to Isaiah the other day. What do you thought of how he's doing, and what do you think about maybe some of the younger guys but behind you and Xavier?
Isaiah, you know, it was me and him last year, so I feel like with him, he's a great player also behind, so he's good. Great player.
Are there some other younger guys that are doing
Enoch,
good-
I'll point out Enoch, great player also, and TC and Bubba. And we got the freshmen we trying to bring along, Andy Boykin. So they're all great athletes.
Tara?
Hey, Jonathan, just the offensive line. How much different are they than they were last year? And what have you seen in their growth, other than them getting bigger? What have you seen in their growth that makes you think that you guys are going to be successful in the offensive line this year?
Back to the growth, I've seen a lot of growth, like bigger, like faster, more athletic, all of that. So, and it's going to fit into the offense that we're running. So I feel like that's what's going to help us be more successful. So.
All right, we got time for maybe one or two more. Scotty?
Yeah, Jonathan, just what's it been working with? What's it like been working with Coach LeBlanc to this point?
Coach LeBlanc, great coach, like amazing, laid back, chill, all of that. So it's been really good working with him. So
Two more. Trey?
Yeah, Jonathan, I know you've been pleased with the way everybody's been doing everything, but I was wondering if you had to pick one player who we need to watch out for, it could be offense or defense or whoever, and why, who might that be?
I don't know. All of them are doing really good at the moment. I just can't pick out one of them.
Thought you might say that.
All right, last one, Tom.
Yeah, Jonathan, I wanted to get your take on who are the strongest voices, the leaders on the front and on the defense. Who's talking?
Who's talking as leaders on the defense?
Yeah.
I would say Monteric Brown. He's as a leader on the defense right now. So he's the one that's speaking up. He's doing a great job at it.
What about yourself? You feel more of a leadership role?
I feel like a leader now. Like it's coming in there. I got to work on my leadership skills a little bit more. But everything else is good.
All right, that's going to wrap up. Jonathan, we'll get Felipe going here in just a minute.